here. Welcome to the number one faith-based motivational and inspirational broadcast platform. How are you?
I am well, Kevin. How are you today?
Now you know how I'm going to answer that question. If you have to ask, I must be slipping. I am outstanding, and of course, we welcome you to our platform. I tell you, the enemy has been busy. I want you to know that. But by all means, God is in control, and He always allows us to work through our trials. Introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. Tell us where you're from, if you don't mind.
Sure. I am Latoya B. McPherson. I am the author of Scars That Never Heal, and I am from Waterbury, Connecticut.
Ooh wee. And you know what? The scars that never heal is something that everyone is going to be able to relate to. Tell us a little bit about that publication, if you don't mind sharing.
Absolutely. That publication came about 7 years ago as I was listening to a good friend share an event that had happened to her during her childhood. And when I hung up the telephone, it was almost as if the Lord quickened my spirit to cause me to realize that just like she had not gotten over it, there were millions of people in the world who had been scarred and had not gotten over it. And I began to write. And in this book, which is based on Carol Carter, who is the main character of the book, who shares a childhood incident that happened to her and how she held it in fear of tearing up the family, in fear of not being believed. And her journey, it covers the shame, the guilt, all of that comes along with rejection, but it also covers forgiveness and generational curses and so much more.
Wow. I tell you, I'm excited about it. And of course, I know that many people around the world are going to appreciate you sharing this awesome publication. I, I have something to show you. I want you to just sit tight for just 1 second and take a look at this, okay? I just really wanted to show you that it's a little something I put together for you here via the GMAP broadcast network, and I just thought you might just get a little kick out of it, and it's something that really allows you to. Keep yourself out there in the eyes and ears of the people. Now, tell us a little bit. Now, if someone wanted to show their support for you, Latoya, what's the process to do so? How can they purchase the Scars That Never Heal? What's the process for them to have it as a part of their archives?
Absolutely. First, Kevin, I would like to thank you for inviting me on your show. And I thank you for that trailer. That was awesome. And if anyone would like to support me, they could follow me on my website, which is latoyamcpherson.com. And that is LatoyamcPherson.com. They may contact me through the contact form on my website. They may also follow me on Instagram. They may follow me on Twitter. I am on the social media platforms. But most importantly, I do encourage them to check my website as I do post upcoming events on my site. And also, I would like them to know that I will be launching a Healing Crusade because as my book not only covers abuse, but my book also covers grief, which I also offer a monthly Christian grief support. So, and when we talk about scars, that's such a broad topic. And it is a topic that covers abuse, not only abuse, but it also covers adoption. It covers divorce. It covers loss of loved one. And all of these things you will find in my book, Scars That Never Heal. So, seeing the fact due to COVID and we're not able to have our normal gatherings, but I have been inspired to do a lot of virtual events, which have been a great success. So again, if anyone wish to contact me or follow me and even to obtain a copy of my book, they may do so via my website at latoyamcpherson.com. And I look forward to connecting with you all.
Ooh, and you know what? I know for a fact, what a tremendous blessing. You know, I have to ask this question. You know, a lot of people really are watching your journey and watching your every step, and they appreciate where you've been and where you are today. But when you look at scars that never heal and where you are currently, what's next for Latoya McPherson? What would your response be to that?
What's next? I strongly feel that my assignment, my mission statement comes from Luke, the fourth chapter and the 18th verse. It is my assignment to heal the brokenhearted. It is my assignment to open the blind eyes to the various adverse generational patterns that plague our family. It is my assignment to minister and heal the bruised and the broken in spirit. So, what's next? I would say, as I just mentioned, I will be launching a Healing Crusade, which will be virtual, and anyone could participate, whether it be via the Zoom sessions or GoToMeeting, or even just the dial-in platform, which many have been doing for the Christian grief counseling support. So I would say the Healing Crusade is next. That's what's next, to actually get in the trenches and start seeing people seeing the lives of people change, seeing people be impacted not only by my book, but by the power of God and His healing power to transform their lives and to heal all of those broken and bruised areas.
Now, is that something that you're going to be starting right away? The Healing Crusade.
Absolutely. I look to start it within the next several weeks. Once again, all of that information will be posted out there on Instagram and on my website. But yes, I do look forward to starting that, seeing that the fall season is coming in. People will start settling down a little bit. And again, when you talk about scars, that's a very sensitive area. And I feel that people, seeing that we're virtual, this would allow them to be in their safe space, which is their home or wherever they may be, and yet begin the healing process as they participate or as they log in or as they call in to my virtual sessions and journey with me along the Healing Crusade.
And of course, I'm just going to let our viewers and listeners know that is going to be something that I would also try my very best to share on the GMAP broadcast network. And just expose it and broadcast it so if you miss it, you can find out in detail what took place, how it took place, when it took place, who was involved. It's something that needs to be done, and I think it's very important that you realize you can heal from anything. You can heal. It is possible, and it is just a matter of diving in and doing what you're supposed to do in order to begin that process of healing. Now, Latoya, you have our number, and we want you to use it. We want to be able to assist you in any way we possibly can. All you have to do is pick up the phone and give us a call, text, chat, tweet, whatever you do. Just do it. And we want you to know that when you do, the answer will always be yes. And you will never, ever have to ask us twice. We appreciate you being here with us today. We appreciate you becoming a part of the GMAP Broadcast Network family. And for those that don't know, Toya is one of our featured authors on the GMAP Broadcast Network. All you have to do is stop by and go to the tab that simply says featured authors. Click on the book that you currently see in our television screen, Scars That Never Heal. It will take you to the necessary location, of course, to get all the intimate information and details about the author as well as the publication. Now, it's amazing to me because it's so informing. People need this. And I want to give you an opportunity to really share what is on your heart. I'm going to move over and give you the platform and say, just simply share with our viewers and listeners around the world what God has placed in your spirit and on your heart to share with them. I'm going to move over to you, and the floor is yours.
Absolutely. And again, thank you, Kevin. But in this season, with all that has transpired, I would say in the past 2 years, in light of COVID and all the deaths, all the losses, all the catastrophes we've experienced, even our most recent Ida, it is clear that our country is mourning. But prior to that, as we take a look at our communities and our society, and even within our families and our churches, it is clear that people are hurting. But it is also very clear that their hurt and their bruises are being neglected and not being addressed properly. So, with that being said, again, I know it is my mandate from heaven. It is my assignment. And I may not be able to heal every scar, but I would definitely make my level best, my assertive effort to do as God gives me and to reach as many as I can, and not just to reach them. But again, I want to see people's lives change. I want to see people overcome those scars, those words that were spoken, those things, those whatever it is that presides over your family, those adverse behavior patterns that keeps perpetuating those snares. And I strongly feel that our generation today, those among us, I'll say anywhere from ages 60 down to and the generations under that, we seem to be more ensnared in the generational, I'll say, adverse behavior patterns than any generation before us. Our foreparents, our foremothers, and our forefathers, they were able to overcome many obstacles. They overcame slavery, they overcame the hardship. But for some apparent reason, it seems as if our generation is struggling. And not only are they struggling, but again they are becoming ensnared, and it seems as if they are not able to break through that. And it's we see it becoming repetitive. And if we don't do something, if we don't stop the behavior, if we don't reverse it, then it will continue to be strengthened, and we will see it get much worse. As the Bible lets us know, our sins will rest upon the generations, the next generations, 3 and 4 generations, and that is not what we want to continue to see.
That's, oh my goodness. I couldn't have said it best, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing that with our viewers and listeners as well as me. And of course, we are going to constantly reach out to you, invite you back to our broadcast network platform to see how things are going. We're going to also invite and hope and pray that we can get your program on the air, because we want to be able to share that with people that may not receive it, and we think it's important and necessary for them to receive it. So we're going to work on that. But in the meantime, I want you to continue to be blessed and be a blessing to others as we continue to reach out to them around the world, allowing them to receive scars that never heal and find out what other things that you may be willing to do with and for our viewers and listeners in order to bless them accordingly. So, with that being said, I want you to continue to be blessed and be a blessing. Have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, and I look forward to talking with you again very soon, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you, Kevin. You be blessed as well.
All right, we'll reach out, we'll talk to you soon, and you take care, okay?
Okay, take care.